This is a stack of emails coming into the school district so nasty, we can't show them to you on TV. In fact, we're not even going to try blurring out just the curse words because a lot of these would be pages full of solid black. There are sexist comments, racist attacks, but there is no direct threat made to the superintendent or anyone else. Still, school board members Winston McGregor and Kim Irby say the board is worried about the angry tones of all this. That's why they're enhancing security.
I think it's disturbing. And I think that when you're in a pot of water that's getting warmer, it can be hard to tell when you've hit the boiling point or the tipping point or the boil over point. As experienced staff and law enforcement pay attention to those, we see a pattern and we see it hitting that point where we have to pay much more attention to what's happening.
That's a no-brainer. I think that that's part of our job to protect our employee in particular. So whatever measures that are going to be taken, we can't disclose those measures, right? Because it would be counterproductive to really disclose them. But the bare minimum, of putting things in place for Dr. Contreras is working with law enforcement.
Now, South thinks a lot of these angry messages are from around the country and not just local parents. They started piling up about 2 weeks ago. You see, there was a group of parents who protested that June 10th school board meeting because COVID restrictions kept parents from giving public comment in person to the school board. According to our crews at that protest, most of them, they wanted to talk about mask wearing in school and other COVID issues. But some national political pundits picked up on that story, including this one called the Next News Network, which has been labeled as a conspiracy theorist by Forbes in the past. Listen to how they twisted the same protest into something that's not true.
Guilford County, North Carolina. Superintendent of Schools Dr. Sharon L. Contreras refused to allow the public to attend school board meetings. It's according to local activists who are fighting critical race theory. There is massive pushback against this Marxist doctrine happening all across the country.
He used footage of parents and citizens protesting one thing, layered it onto an issue that's being pushed out and manufactured as a crisis, critical race theory, made Sharon the bad guy, told a lie that she had locked them out of the building, merged footage together from 2 different nights. It's very important that people understand parents here or citizens here may be talking about these issues, but then they get co-opted or pulled in to this other conversation, which actually isn't even a real problem, right?
Critical race theory. Set the record straight right now on critical race theory.
Critical race theory is a college level course.
Let's be real clear. That means critical race theory is not being taught right here in Guilford County Schools. Now, just to be sure for you, I asked another school board member too.
So far, I don't know of any curriculum that is rolling out around critical race theory in the K-12 dynamic. We don't create that type of curriculum. It would all have to come from DPI. North Carolina Department of Instruction. I do tell those parents that I want to have a real dialogue with you about your concerns, because I do believe that as a public servant, I do owe that, right? I'm all open to hear what people are saying. What I'm not open for is for you to attack me personally, right? That is where we have to draw the line. Talk issue and let's stay right there.
A district spokesperson says Dr. Contreras will not be making a comment about the messages right now, and the school board says it's hard to tell how long they're going to need that extra security in place. Ben Briscoe, 2 wants to know.